What's up guys and girls, and welcome back to Mercury Fallen. So if you just bear with me for 1 second, I'm going to do a little bit of an adjust of an audio, because apologies for my last 3 videos on the test build. I had an audio issue, imbalance issue by the sounds of it, and I'm hoping that you can hear me a lot better this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly scale the audio right down. So we have a bit of an issue. So that's now saying that's got no power, but it has. It actually hasn't. Okay. So I have no idea what to do now. Because that's actually saying that's got power. I'm going to construct a deep driller bot. But that's saying it hasn't got power. Let me just do a quick save and a quick reload, just in case that's a bit of a glitch. So yeah, like I say, I apologise about the audio. So like I said, the audio, you're gonna hear my computer. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. I've had a lot of people saying, oh, well, all I hear is your fans in the background when I talk. There's not a lot I can do. It's the mic that I use. And unless you guys are willing to donate me, what? I don't know, $200 to Ko-fi, then for me to allow me to purchase a new mic, then there's not a lot I'm going to be able to do. Right, so I'm going to reload the game now. Why that's still showing it's got no power, but it says it's got not connected or not enough power. Right, so I've now disabled that structure a minute. Let me see if I can jig something around here. So we deconstruct that and enable that. Right, now enable that. Is that now powering? Yeah. Okay, so the generator's been filled. It's now powering. So basically what is happening is I'm getting ready for surface, but I'm needing 20 electronics. So I'm gonna look under tech. So I've only got 5 electronics. I've got quite a lot of minerals. I don't know if I've got the correct minerals or not. We have a lot of other stuff. Didn't mean to click that. So I might actually not. Yeah, cancel the construction of that robot just in case. So the next thing I really want building is that. So it's going to be just a case of like waiting for them to do stuff as well. If I could get lucky and find more resources, then that would be good. So, like I say, hopefully the audio's good, but like I say, if you're willing to donate $200 to $300 so I can purchase a new mic and the equipment to make my sound better, then by all means visit the link that's in the description, which is ko-fi.com, and it's ko-fi.com/GameTimeUK. But I can't really quiet my fans because it's a distance from the mic to the computer, and the computer's getting on. But it's managing. So what I really need to do is actually turn these guys down from off from mining. Who does the 3D printing? What role? Can't remember the role. Advanced 3D printer used to construct. That's not really telling me the role. That's not telling me the role either. That's not even telling me the role. So we've got all the research that I can do at the moment because I've not discovered bluefish yet. I cannot do xenobiology. So I really need people to actually start working on the engineering side, which lo and behold they are still doing. So I'm just gonna leave JeffBot to mine. He's probably going to charge. I want to turn them off from hauling for now, so they can probably just get on with whatever they've got to do. I'm hoping I've got enough stuff. I won't have now, I don't have copper, do I? I don't know if the hauler side will affect the engineering side, but it doesn't look like it. I think more the hauler side is moving all this lot. But hopefully JeffBot can do that. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. So I'm just gonna leave it and let it carry on. I need to put my phone on charge. My phone is on silent, but I like it that way when I record. But I like to keep it top. So I don't know what they're doing. They're doing structure resin, but I know they need bioplastic, so I don't mind the bioplastic being created. I need the copper and stuff to be steel to be made. I've got enough steel. Steel's not an issue right now. It's just electronics. That I can't do anything because I need silica and silica refinement. If I remember where it is. As you can see, glass is done by sand, but I can't do that until I reach the surface. So as long as I get the map ready, I need to get the vehicles done as well, so basically once that gets built, this will get built. So I've only got 6 electronics at the moment. So like I say, I'm hoping the music is at a more acceptable volume. But there we go. So I'm hoping I've got enough fuel. Right, so Jeffbot's hauling, so Jeffbot can do move bits and do other stuff. That's fine. So somebody's now got a stomachache. So whoever's on level 1 for aid should go and get something to eat, and then they should go and aid the person who is in the medibed. Oh, it's Bunny. I do wonder at times when the names will come up for characters, whether it was just random generated into some database. That name is mine and Tim's name, the developer. It's our name for the robot. There's a lot of water, an absolute ton of water around here. That makes me quite worried. It really does. So how many electronics do I actually need? 20, so I'm going to just let them get on with that. I'm going to get Jeffbot to do a bit more mining once he's finished. Well, I'm going to set up a new area. I could do with finding another colonist, really. Or another robot. I mean, what I'll eventually do, possibly during, maybe during the live stream, depends on the number of people. As a little reward, if you actually, and this video will be out before the live stream, I'm hoping. This one will be. But there's a little incentive, or as a thing, if you donate to our Ko-fi page, £3, you'll get your name in the game. And the reason why I say £3 is just because why did I say $200 before? Because I forgot the Ko-fi page used to be in dollars, but it's not, it's in pounds. So if you donate £3, which is the price of minimum price of a coffee, then you can have your name in the game. Anybody who donates during that live stream to the Ko-fi page will have their name go on a list and will appear in future episodes of Mercury Fallen. And as a little bit of a thank you for your donation, you'll appear in this, and you may appear in other games where we can name characters as well. So just a little something to think about, guys and girls, and a little bit of an incentive for you, that any future... Wow, he cleared that bit up pretty good and quick. What's over here then? Is this a tech chest or the item container? Yeah, they won't move that. That's food. Guessing that's food? Yeah, that's food. Because I've got no fridge, they won't store it. So all this you see here, I think, is food. Because they move the hemp. Yep, they move the hemp. So I'm going to start letting Jeffbot do a bit of exploring while I'm just waiting for surface stuff to happen. I'm just going to start exploring and getting him to explore me some bits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually knock all that out from there to there. So we're on 7 electronics and still waiting. That was my fault. Got another thing I can actually deconstruct. I like to keep my shapes of the terrain. Is that food? Because if it is, Jesus, that's a long way away. It's fine, I've got a lot of potatoes. So what I'm gonna do is hemp I need. So spuds. I know this seems a daft move, but when you've got over 2,000 potatoes, I don't really think that I need to allow them to grow anymore. Hemp, I don't mind because hemp is bioplastic, but for now I might actually just, until I get down to about 50 hemp, there's no, till I get low on hemp potatoes, there's no real reason for me to do things. So I'll just let them. Christ, that's a big area for nothing to be there. That's gonna give me a lot of structural resin. Holy crap, that's a big area. Let's actually mine that one. See, I don't mind him doing that. I know it's just him, so I've not got the colonists. I know I could have disabled. Actually, I could have just done that, couldn't I? You should be on level 4 for that. No, I need them to do the botanist. Do I need them on botany to do? I can't remember. Right, so that's an engineer's job. That's an engineer. Okay, so it's all gone back to engineer now. It used to be botanist. So let me just check. Engineer. Engineer, right. So they're all an engineer job. So I can cancel the botanist's job. And I can just probably re-enable these then. And they won't pick them. This is why normally I like live streams, because then my decisions, I get hints off people and off Tim, and I like I said, I really do like Mercury Fallen. I like the way it's going. I like where it's going. And whoa, that's just a structure with nothing there. He's got a lot of stuff there for deep mining. So I know once I have placed in, so you can be mined, you can be mined, you might as well be mined. And then you're going to get deconstructed, you're going to be deconstructed, you'll be deconstructed. There is structure there by the looks of it that they can take apart. They'll rip that down for me. They'll rip that down. I don't think there's any structure there. No, there's no floor in there. That will get me a ton of structural resin. So like I said, I don't mind them guys going and getting me that. But yeah, that's created me a ton of structure. Well, will create me a ton of structural resin once they start taking the floors down. Is what they're doing now. In an odd pattern, I may say. So that's some more copper, is it? Yeah, so that's more copper resource. So quite happy about that now. He'll just go and help out getting rid of bits. Seriously, did I not click mine for that? I've done well on the resources, to be honest. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and that. Just to smooth it up a bit. Is that just empty space, or is there cold? Or is there just water? Like I say, he does it so quick. So I've only got 8 electronics. Still not found any robots yet. So I kind of don't know where to... Like I say, while I'm waiting, I don't really know where I want to explore. I've got a ton of area which I can do other bits with, but I don't want to start them building stuff just yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this... I'm actually just going to pull that, and then as long as that's not, as long as that hits there, well, I'll never know what I might find. So, and with only Jeffbot mining, there is risk, not much of a risk of injury to my colonists, so that doesn't slow them down for doing what I need. I need them to produce bioplastic, but I also need them to be producing my copper iron, because I've got the steel, but it's the electronics, which for these you need copper and bioplastic, and I've not got a lot of copper. I haven't got any copper being built. Oh, come on, I wish I could figure out. I've got one. It's because I've got 9 electronics, that's why I haven't got any copper. So I've got quite a lot of copper material coming in, about there's 920 odd. But any sort of copper I'm just going to pull. Sort of just make him mine the copper. No, you weren't supposed to do that line. You're supposed to do that line. So he's probably gone up to charge. See, like I say, he really does weird random patterns when he mines. And some more copper. That's a ton. So it is gonna take a little bit just to get to where I need to be. It's probably 1 or 2 episodes. And hematite is another one, because that's your iron. Yeah. So it's quite good that I'm just finding I've got a ton of copper, which is helping me a lot because I need it to create. Might as well just pull that wall down as well. I know I'm giving him a lot to do, but he can be getting on with it. Christ, the copper's just not ending. I'm hoping he's got enough power. Oh, he's got quite a bit of power at the moment. And it's quite good that the robots aren't gender that word specific. That's another bit of iron there. The mouse sometimes can be a bit fiddly. As long as I can get the hematite up as well. See, the mouse is depending on what angle you look at, so like I say, a lot of the sounds have been toned down. I think that the crunch sound got turned down. That sound, but then other sounds like the mining beam and the rocks crumbling, and they got turned down way too low. And to prove a point, which even though I shouldn't do it, to prove a point, I'm just going to turn that down even lower, but the rest of the sound is up. You can hear it, when you go closer, but when the music starts, again, see, there is no, the sound's gone really low now, but that's not even registering that desktop audio sound, like the desktop audio bit isn't registering that much. See, now the music's kicked back in. So I'm trying to keep obviously my audio, my voice audio and everything above that, but that's what I made. Oh Christ, there's a ton. Well, I'll let him finish all this crap off first. He's probably going back to power up now. Yeah. So he's got a bit of a way to travel. This is where I need to get this ready, get this built, get them up on the surface, and get some more buddies built for him. Some more worker bots and a deep mining bot. I'm not going to do smart muscle athletics, because if you start doing like muscle, this is where you start having to put titanium in, and that's a surface material. Even with that on, so for a full decent deep drilling robot, right, it would cost you all that basically. For a full worker bot, it's going to cost you a lot. So the muscle base, you can actually base him to get that, but on the smarts, you can sort of tone him down. So even with the deep driller, I could do that, and I could handle it. So I might do that, but we'll see. So I've still got to wait for 20, and I've currently got, what, 10? So I've got another 10 to go. So speed up the game again. And just do a quick check. So I'm just letting these guys do whatever they're doing. I've got a lot of steel, iron, and copper. So steel's not a problem. Steel will help me construct stuff I need now. So this is a little bit of a thing. So once the planetary map, as you can see, this is, like I said, which I forgot, and I apologise because of the audio imbalance. In the first mission, like in the first video, I apologise for my low hearing. You're not being able to hear me. But I did mention, get your steel production going early. As soon as you can, get metallurgy. Is it metallurgy? Get... Right, so you do all processing. That's fine. You need to do that. Get that... Yeah, get that one done. Get that done, right? And then them two done. Get your steel going as quickly as you can. And then obviously you can research everything else while you're waiting. But make sure you get that one, that one, and that one first. That, and that. And that. So then for this, that one, and that one first. And then get your tech printing done. And then get your surface mining done. And then obviously you can just do everything else any way you want. But your main one is that, and that. Or that. just because, like I said, get your steel on as soon as you can, because I got my steel on early and I've almost got 100. So it's been pretty helpful. There's enough in there in that gap. God damn it. So what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to just pull some water in that gap. I'm going to pull them 2 blocks. Probably them. I don't like odd shapes. As weird as it sounds, I tried to, as you can tell, I tried to keep it as evenly as possible. Let's pull that out. I've got more coal there. Always grab what fuel you can. Make sure you grab fuel. You need it. So the reason you see me doing a lot of selecting things for the deep drill as well, or deep mining, deep drilling, whatever it is, it's just because it gets it ready for when you get your deep drillers, so they can do whatever they're going to do, or he. See, I like to call my robots he, even though they've got no gender specific. To me, they're a he. If you haven't got medical researched, don't put your workers out to mine. Whatever you do. And I'm not... See, if I put these guys onto hauling, are they now going to go out and haul? Or are they going to finish doing what they're doing? I've lost a colony member. Where the hell have you gone? He's not on the bed. There's Bunny. There's Dan. Where's Noel? Is it Noel? Yeah, where are you at? Where have you gone? Where you at? Right, there's Bunny. There's Dan. Because he's scientist. Has he gone out hauling? Because he won't mine. That's just the robot's job. That's Dan. That's Bunny. Where the hell's he disappeared to? I've got a missing colonist. That's dead in there. I can't track him. Right, how do I get rid of colonist manager? I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get... Actually, where is he? Oh, sorry, she. Dropping off items. Where are you then? Oh, there you are. Where did you... Unless you've been out hauling. Right, where are you? heading now? No, she is. She's hauling. Don't want her to haul. Okay, I don't want her to haul. So she was hauling. Okay, that's fine. On 12 electronics. So by possibly end of this episode, maybe next episode, we might have the planetary map ready. Right, so we've got a couple more of these to do. Let's take that away, and let's run that as well. Like I say, I don't like odd shapes. I try not to make odd shapes, but it happens. Maybe that's the suggestion I've got for Tim, and I'm probably going to mention it to him. How about deep mining? So this stuff here, how about that's a different colour? How about not purple? I know why you've done orange, but how about a different shade for the deep mine? I've got 12 electronics. Still need a bit more. It's probably going to be another episode. So I'm just basically Jeff Bottle haul all that once he's finished. He's a good little robot, this Jeff Bot. Like I say, with me not being up on the planetary, I've not managed to. I said to. Oh, what did I? I once said to Tim on the Discord by accident. Something to do with Jeff Bot being on a scooter, and we both laughed. We both really laughed about it because it was to do with a motorized Jeff Bot on the surface, but it was just the way I come out with it, and I can't remember exactly what I said. Tim would probably be able to find what I'd said, but it was to do with something to do with Jeff Bot on a scooter, something like that. It was funny at the time. I still would giggle about it. So it was just the way. Like I said, Jeff Bot was a creation of a live stream, and it's stuck. You know, like you do some. I don't know. You play The Sims as an example. You name a character or a sim. I don't know, let's say Steve. And you then play another game which you record. So say I play GTA with David and Alan. And say there's a bit in a nightclub, and in the new DLC for that, and we walk past one of the security guards, and you just turn around and go, "Oh, hey Steve." It's just, yet that's not the NPC, like the non-playable character's name, but it's one of them that it sticks with you. It's just, it seems to be when you have your moments and you say. There's more copper. Is it copper? Yeah. And I could do with some iron actually. But you say stupid stuff like that, but it sticks. And then I'm guessing that Jeff Bot has always been the thing that's stuck. So you don't have to have the global inventory sat there. you can toggle it off. Is Jeffbot going back for a charge, or is he hauling items? I nearly said he's about to say is he hauling ass, but I think he's hauling, yeah. And now he's going back to do the Azurite. It would be faster if I had more colonists, because I would have my other colonists mining as well. But I mean, we're into day 60, and we are almost there with the surface stuff. It's taken a lot longer than I expected, which I don't mind. You've just got to sort of prioritise your stuff, so rather than say me going to build another robot now to help Jeffbot do deep drilling and stuff like that, it's easier for me to just use one robot only. I'm now going to take that away. You know, it's rather easier I just use the one robot to do it, because it just, then I'm not having to, Jeffbot, you've got stuff to mine, don't haul. It's just, like I say, it's easier for me to just use one robot at the moment, because I want them to get me up onto the surface. I want to get this ready. Excuse me. I want to get the vehicle assembler ready, which I need 25 for. And then the next thing it'll build after the planetary table is going to build that. It won't build that for some reason. Oh crap, it hasn't got enough. Ah. That used to take bloody steel. God damn. Okay, that's fine. The next thing it'll build in the queue is that. But it won't, because it's not got silica, it's not got glass. So the next thing I'll get it to build is that. But the first thing I want to do is get the map table so I can have a look. Eh? Why? Is that a bug? Am I allowed to see the planet map? I should be able to see, unless it's because I placed it down. Okay. So this is the planet map. And then I've got to do... Am I only allowed to do this action vehicle and have construction too? So I'm only allowed to... Oh, you can have 5 vehicles at a time. Okay. So you're only allowed 5 vehicles. I think it's because they've started building the map table. So the surface, to be honest, is fucking huge. So up here I'm going to have a scanning vehicle. You're actually going to go... Let me zoom in. Yeah. That glitched a bit. It wouldn't let me come back in. So we have ocean. I'm guessing this is going to be minerals, that's sand and stuff like that. So it's going to be cool if we get to see... It's cool to see the outside of a facility. It'd be nice to eventually send your colonists up. I don't know. I don't know where Tim's going with this, but I like the idea of colony exploration as well. So I've got one more blueprint to find. I've got the robot assembler and the clone chamber. So for the vehicles, obviously, that'll be the next thing that gets built once the map table's built. I don't think it should be letting me access that. But that is the facility. the surface side of the research facility in all its glory. While it shows some age, everything appears to be in working order. So what happens if you do that? Does that disable the lift? No. Okay, I'm not... slightly confused. What? Did that shut the light off? No. I'm guessing it was the sunlight. But it now won't allow me to... yeah, we've got a little bit of an issue there. I've noticed sometimes when clicking on the planet map and disable, get rid of that, enable again. Yeah, sometimes when clicking on the facility, that I'm gonna have to get in touch with him about that. So we're still waiting for things. I'm probably not. Don't worry guys, I'm just reporting something, that's all. I'm guessing by the looks of it, yeah. So, don't worry, I don't really want to do this, but I'm trying to have I was just trying to do that while I'm waiting for this map table to be built. Jeff Bot will be carrying on. Like I said, we're bid on the testing branch. You get a bug, and that bug is that map. I shouldn't be able to see that map yet because the map table's not built. Oh well. Spoiler. I've got a ton of is that iron? Copper? No, it's copper, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah. At least he said thanks. So I've just submitted a quick bug. That was all. Apologies, it's just while I was waiting for this, because there's not a lot going on. And Jeff Bot's cleaning up. Well, I think he's cleaning up. Is he cleaning up? He should be cleaning up. But he won't clean up if all these are full, which I imagine they're not. No. I think, oh, I know what he's doing. He's just filling up the generators. While they're busy, he's filling up the generators. So I've got fuel. So yeah, he's just making sure everything's got power. Which is good, because I've got a ton of fuel. But because he's got to fuel he's got to fuel 2. What's he put down there then? Did he put that down there? No, it's just fuel. Food. So I would, like I say, I would get them to fill it up, but I prefer him to do it. But he's busy now hauling, so if I lose one generator, as long as it's not the generator that I need, which it isn't, I can't even disable the generator, so that's going to cause issues because it needs more power. He may come back and fill it now. He may just drop these items off and decide I'm going to go and fill the generator up. Or he may just bugger off again and haul back more items. Unless it's not hit 3% yet, which if it's not... If it isn't at 3%, then he won't fill it. No, sorry guys, I just got a text message. I just needed to read it. Okay. So, payment within the next few days. It's fun. It was just about an item that I'd got rid of. Should be receiving payment in a few days. But yeah, like I said, if you want to contribute to Game Time UK and what we do, there is call fee. So he won't haul now if things aren't. He'll haul to fill generators up. But if all the storage isn't full, still plenty of storage space. So by next episode, this has gone on for a bit longer than I expected, but by next episode we should be almost ready for the planet. Hopefully they get the electronics built quick enough for this. So once it's built, next episode there may be a few changes, but as long as that gets built, put to number 1, that's fine. So anyways, guys and girls, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow Mercury Fallen Development on all the social links. So for Mercury Fallen's Facebook, Twitter, website, where you find the development blog, will be in the description. So that should be good. And also our links are under that. But like I said, if you wish to support us, please feel free. It would be nice for more support from regular viewers, and it's, you know, I'm not forcing you guys to support us, but it would be nice. But anyways, guys, so thank you for joining me, and I shall see you next time. So until then, goodbye for now.